Have you ever wondered what it would be like if all the karma you've accumulated in your life could be dissolved in just 40 seconds? It might sound far-fetched, but it's not. There's a deep and powerful process that can completely transform your experience. Curious about how it works? Stick around. Imagine this. In the blink of an eye, all the karmic bonds and experiences you've carried through countless lifetimes are dissolved. That's the power of a conscious moment during the transition between life and death. For many, the weight of carrying past burdens feels overwhelming, but what most don't realize is that staying aware in this crucial moment can be truly liberating. It's like discovering a hidden rule in a game that lets you win instantly. And the key? Staying fully present, completely awake, even when everything seems to fade away. Think of it as a high-speed washer cycle. In just seconds, years of built-up dirt are washed away. Some spiritual accounts describe this phenomenon as a process where your consciousness aligns with the vastness of the universe, allowing deeply rooted karma to melt away like ice in the sun. Practices like daily meditation or moments of self-reflection are practical ways to train your mind so it doesn't lose focus when that moment arrives. Start small. Take 5 minutes today to simply observe your breath, noticing each inhale and exhale. It's simple but profoundly transformative. Of course, this liberation isn't guaranteed. Imagine trying to solve a complex puzzle without ever practicing beforehand. It's unlikely, right? The same goes for staying present in life's most critical moment. If you've never trained your mind to remain clear and focused, how can you expect to perform when it matters most? Daily habits like clearing distractions and sharpening your awareness are essential. This kind of preparation readies you for those pivotal moments, such as the instant of death, and opens the door to even more intense and accelerated processes like dissolving karma in sacred spaces. Now, imagine decades, maybe even centuries of karma compressed into just 40 seconds. Sounds impossible? Not for those who connect with the powerful energies present in certain consecrated spaces. This rapid dissolution is like fast-forwarding through a movie. You live through and overcome the karmic consequences of multiple lifetimes in seconds. But it's not just about speed, it's about intensity. It's like a fire burning away everything unnecessary, leaving only the essence behind. Think of Kashi, where this energy works in unimaginable ways. This process is driven by vital energies that act like a catalyst, pushing life to its limits and clearing out accumulated karma. Picture stepping into a field of high voltage, where every bit of residual energy is instantly consumed. That's why preparatory practices like meditation and internal alignment are so crucial. Spend just 5 minutes a day focusing on your breath or an internal sound, something that connects you to a higher frequency. These practices help soften those karmic blocks before the transformational impact takes place. But why do some succeed in going through this process while others don't? The answer lies in readiness. Just like an athlete spends years training for an elite competition, those seeking karmic dissolution need discipline and focus. Without these qualities, the process can feel overwhelming. That's why consecrated spaces like Kashi not only accelerate karma dissolution, but also provide a guided experience, helping those who enter prepare for the next stage, the destruction of time and physical barriers. Imagine a state where the very concept of time dissolves. No past, no future, only an eternal now. This is the realm of Shiva, the destroyer. When he acts, time, which governs our lives and binds our karma, ceases to exist. Think of it as breaking the clock that always keeps you running, freeing you from the limitations of the physical body and the mind. It's in this moment that true liberation becomes possible, a freedom that transcends the body and material existence. The destruction of time isn't just a philosophical idea, it's a transformative experience that can be felt in high-energy spaces like Kashi. For those who've never meditated, This might sound abstract, but imagine taking 5 minutes during your day to simply pause and notice how time seems to slow down. This simple practice connects you to something beyond linear time. Gradually, you realize that the mind creates the illusion of time, and by overcoming this illusion, you open a door to dimensions beyond logic. The impact of this state is so profound that even the deepest pains and karmic cycles become irrelevant. It's like wiping a messy chalkboard clean and starting fresh, this time with no limits. But achieving this requires more than desire. It takes surrender, preparation, and a space that amplifies this transformative and destructive energy. And that's where Kashi plays an essential role, not just as a physical place, but as a bridge between realities. Kashi isn't just a city. It's a portal, a dimension where the boundaries between the physical and spiritual blur. For thousands of spiritual seekers, it represents a rare opportunity to attain moksha liberation regardless of how they've lived their lives. Imagine a place where even those who have endured a life full of ignorance and suffering find an exit. It's like a school where everyone has a chance to graduate, as long as they're present in their final moment. What makes Kashi so unique is its connection to transformative energies. It's said that even the smallest act of surrender in Kashi can have an immeasurable impact. Think of it as a place where the very environment intensifies your inner journey. Even for those who can't physically visit, simple practices like reciting mantras at home or creating a meditation space can replicate some of Kashi's energy. Try chanting a mantra like Om Namah Shivaya for a few minutes daily and feel the difference. But Kashi doesn't do the work for you. It's a catalyst, a medium that amplifies the seeker's experience. Without the right intention or internal preparation, being there can feel like visiting a library without knowing how to read. You miss the meaning. And that's why Kashi, with all its spiritual grandeur, is just one part of the journey. What comes next is even deeper, the intensification that consecrated spaces bring to life. Consecrated spaces have the power to amplify everything essential in life. Imagine stepping into an environment where every breath feels charged with energy, as if the very air is alive. These places, like Kashi, aren't just for meditation or rituals. They accelerate the karmic process, allowing experiences that would typically take years to resolve to unfold in days or even seconds. It's like turning up the volume on your spiritual quest, making every step more intense and transformative. The magic of these spaces lies in how they amplify your intention. Picture a spiritual seeker arriving in Kashi with a heart full of regret and a genuine desire for liberation. The energy of the place not only magnifies this longing, but also intensifies their journey. For those who can't visit a space like Kashi, creating your own sacred space at home is a great start. Something as simple as dedicating a special corner for meditation or using incense and candles can transform both your environment and your practice. But the impact of a consecrated space doesn't end when you leave. It plants a seed within you, a connection that can be felt even miles away. These spaces don't just intensify your search. They leave a lasting imprint on your consciousness. This mark continues to guide you, reminding you that the journey doesn't end in the physical space, but leads to dimensions far beyond. Now that you understand the depth of this process, the question is, what will you do with this knowledge? Are you ready to prepare your mind and energy for something so transformative? Remember, freeing yourself from karma isn't just a distant possibility, it's a reality you can access. Start small, practice mindfulness in your daily life, and seek out spaces that elevate your journey. And don't keep this journey to yourself. Subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and keep exploring these practices with us. With every video, you can dive deeper into self-discovery and transformation. Are you ready to take the next step?